Here for the IRA Awards, joined with Mr. Vauxhall. Hello, sir. How are you?
I'm all right. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. You're already buzzing. You're already bubbling. What's the vibe like this evening?
Oh, it's amazing. It's amazing. This is the first time I've actually attended one of these awards with my director, Sam Jones, for our film Lifeline. So happy for the kid. I mean, the guy's, when we filmed it, 17 years old, and he ended up, the film got nominated in a BAFTA and Oscar nominated festival in Rhode Island in America and the London Short Film Festival here. He's a precocious talent, and to be fair, no matter what the outcome of the award tonight, he's still a winner because he's only 18, 19 years old now. And when people have seen the quality of the film, they'd never believe someone of that age had made something at that high, such a high standard. No chance.
Do you know what? That is incredible. I was just going to get to that. What does a platform like this do for young talent coming in? It's incredible to recognise them. What does it do for them for such a young age?
Well, obviously, apart from the fact that I'm not as young as him, I can do my best
No way.
on his behalf. But for someone of Sam's age, he just can't lose from this because, to be honest, most young people at that age wouldn't even be getting the opportunity to work as a director with some of the actors at the levels they've been working at on a project of that size. Yeah. The fact that he had the BFI behind him, he'd won a competition with them the year before, beat like 1,200 films, chucked him a few quid, said, listen, do your thing again. And here we are, a year and a half later, and 2 BAFTA Oscar-nominated recognised awards festivals after that. Yeah. It's proven in the fact that he's got this far that in terms of from a director's point of view, he's absolutely got the world at his feet. Yeah. Me personally, my prediction is within the next probably 2 to 3 years, he'll be directing TV. Yeah. Without question. Yeah.
I think he's going to have to get a bigger cabinet because all these awards are going to just keep flooding in.
It's frightening. Like, I look at it like this. If he was a footballer, he would probably be playing the number 10 role for Liverpool right now at the age he's at, because most kids at that age, and I say kids because the reality is, in comparison to my age, he is still one of those, even though he's a kid with an old soul and a mentality of somebody who's probably twice his age. You don't get talents that often at that age doing what he's doing. It's a rarity. What he's got is something you can't teach. He's born with that. And the fact that the IARA Awards have recognised that for somebody that age, that's massive. Yeah, massive, mate.
Hugely. Yeah. My last question to you would be, I know you go on about the age gap or the age difference, and I don't think there is much of a gap, but what advice or what wisdom would you pass on to those who are coming up?
To be fair, you know what, in all fairness, that's probably a question that I can't really answer that, because I'm looking at Sam at the age he's at and what he's doing, and like I said before, you can't teach that. Like, you can't teach it. But for those who maybe not as naturally gifted as what in relation to what he's doing and what he's got, I would say you've just got to keep going, because you can get 100 no's. It only takes one yes for that door to open. You might get that yes tomorrow. You might get it in 10 years' time, but you've got to look at it. It's a marathon. It's not a sprint. Do you know what I'm saying? And I think, if I'm honest, I think that's probably the best bit of advice I could give, without making any promises that I know couldn't be delivered, because it's an industry where nobody's promised anything in it. Do you know what I'm saying? And you've got to be prepared for a bit of luck, time and chance to do their thing as well. You've got to meet the right person at the right moment. A production company may just notice something you've done and think, you know what, let's give that person a chance. But at the same time, I don't think you can rely on them things. I think you have to be somebody that keeps chipping away, putting your work out there, and then letting the hands of time and fate do their thing too.
Brilliant. Well, words of advice from Vauxhall. I love it. It's a measuring gift. No, it's good.
It's a tough industry, man. There's no two ways about it. It really is. But I just genuinely believe you have to keep it moving. You've got to keep pushing.
Brilliant. Well, congratulations on the nomination. We wish you all the best. I'm sure we'll catch up with you afterwards. Thank you very much. Swazi and Vauxhall here for LEVILE.